Okay, welcome to Racing Circles on Friday the 20th of October 2017. Just going to tell you what we like for tomorrow, Saturday the 21st of October 2017, being Caulfield Cup Day. Just quickly want to rehash on last week's what we put out there. A couple of good winners had After All That in the Tab Highway at Randwick. Ended up paying $11. It was a nice win, Robert Thompson riding. Forget Happy Clapper went around. That was a moral beating. Not the best of rides by Blake Shin. And of our three horses we liked in Caulfield in race 9, Toss and Start, paid $11, even though some people got 12s and 13s. So a good start for us along the way. So anyway, we'll get into it. We don't really like much tomorrow. The rain has hit Sydney today. They reckon it's going to be fine. It's currently a soft 5. The rail out 9 metres, which is a problem as well, and also looking at the bias of the track last week. See what this rain has done to it. I think it's the 4th week running that they've raced on Randwick, so understandably that the bias is starting to set in. So we'll go to race 3 at Randwick. It's a tab highway, so it's an open race. Over 11,000 metres, class 3. There's a couple in the race that you can have an argument for. However, we've gone for the 9 Attainment. So it's going to jump from barrier 1 each way, mind you. It's currently $41. Let's get down to it. So jump from barrier 1. Big drop in weight from last start. Just drops down to 51 kilo. Second up, goes okay. It's got a not bad record on the soft. So the $41, Rachel Hunt. We thought that's not a bad each way go. You can have an argument for Pokesy Lady. It's at odds as well. But obviously the one to beat will be the Masara horse by Redoubt's Choice, although it's only had one win at Musselbrook. It's very well bred, so they're coming to town. No weight on the back of Andrew Atkins riding barrier 4. He's the colt to beat in the race, so but we'll stick with Attainment each way. Throw a couple of dollars on there. I think she might surprise. Race 6, obvious pick here. It'll probably jump favourite. Currently $4.20 on the market. It's a single bullet number 1. Going very well this prep. 2 seconds in a listed race and a Group 2. Both has fallen to Viridine. Doesn't have to meet him here. So it's extra over 1,200 metres. Jumps fine from barrier 5. England to ride, although a little bit extra weight, but should be claiming this bunch surely. I'll be standing him out in your multiples and to go to quaddy leg. So I think that's the first leg of the quaddy. So race 9, Icerich again. Last race on a Saturday at Randwick. Last 2 starts has won at very good odds. However, don't know if tomorrow will be his day for the 3 in the row. We're leaning towards number 9, Magic Alibi. Currently a $13 pop, but just going to have a big watch on it. Drops down from a Group 2. Daisy Doom, Dixie Blossom last start, who were in the race beforehand. It's a massive class drop here. So he's only gone up to 1.5 kilo, or she's only gone up to 1.5 kilo. She's always been that underrated mare. By Star Witness, she can come out and blow them all away at those odds. Happy to have something on her. That's pretty much it. Randwick. Not real happy to be betting there tomorrow due to the bias last week. The rain today Anyway, we'll go to Caulfield. Melbourne did have some rain. Yes, they obviously it hasn't touched the track. It's a good 3. The rail's out at 6 metres as well. The card, we don't really like that much on the card either. It's only going to be a light day, but we've gone to race 3, the Etherall Stakes, Group 3. Looking at the 5 High Am. If it's the last start in the Edward Manifold Group 2, came second to the winner, Bring Me the Roses, who were on that day. We've got a high opinion of her, and if anything gets near her on the day, obviously we're going to follow that form out of that race. So we'll just go to the replay. I think we get them on the turn here. Hyams on the fence here in the blue cap and the yellow with the blue V.
In pageantry, 5th out, 3 deep. Next in the field around the turn is Snogging. Remember the name, I'll have a bit. Anchor bit about 8 off the lure from Judy in Disguise. And then well back in the field, Bring Me Roses. Watch Me Spin, Pure Scott Uptown, Angelic Spirit into the straight. 450 out, Predatoire on the outside of Blondie. High Arm 3 deep, Leather and Lace on the outside is joining in. Snogging needs an out, followed by I'll Have a Bet. Remember the name gets into the clear as well, but Leather and Lace at the 200 metres goes to the front. Leather and Lace by over a length to High Arm. Down the outside, Bring Me Roses is charging home. Bring Me Roses over the top, takes the lead and comes away impressive. Bring Me Roses dominant in the end from
so the speed in that race was all set up for Bring Me Roses. High Arm has done a lot of work on the turn and in the straight, and that fast finishing along the fence there. The 2,000 metres tomorrow is 2,000 metres tomorrow is perfect. Drops 1.5 kilos from barrier. That should be no worries. Well bred filly, currently on the market's at $8.50. I reckon it's a steal at the moment, so we'll be all over her. Off to nothing much else in race 4, race 5, race 6. We were going to have a tip here, but we couldn't single one runner out. It's a pretty open race, that. But race 7, there's a few here that got chances. Fadanar, Miss Rock's been up. Ocean Amber's, a lot of getting on her back. However, she hasn't produced for some time, since February, the last time she won. And I know she's had a few niggles, so Snitty Kitty. Interesting runner here is Property. As a 2-year-old, had a boom on him. And this is first race start back as a 2-year-old. So trialled well, winning a trial. No weight on the back. 53. Williams to ride. Barrow 5. If he's come to win today, he's going to win. He's going to beat this field, because I think there's bigger and better things in store for this fella. Okay, off to race 8, the Caulfield Cup. It's not the best Caulfield Cup we've seen in the last couple of years. However, in saying that, it's quite open cup. You can have an argument for a number of runners. I'll just go straight to who we like. We're going to be on the 7, Ventura Storm. Perfectly drawn, barrier 4, perfectly weighted. Damien Oliver on board, knows the track like the back of his hand. Just hope, there's the talk saying that Winks, everyone who runs after they've been beaten by Winks, they have that Winks effect. But however, the extra 400 metres here is right up this fella's alley. He comes second of Winks in the 2,000 metre Turnbull Group 1 a couple of weeks ago, and held off Humidor, who ended up running third, who's in this race today. Should be on pace or midfield thereabouts, just stalking the leaders and ready to let go on the straight. Currently $12 with the bookies. Nothing else there, so get on. In saying that, there's nothing else we really like for the rest of the day. I'll just quickly go to race 9. This is a very open race. Just want to point out Global Glamour, always been on her back and has had a ton of work put in her in track work. That's from the clocker. Been waiting for her to come up. However, it's a hard race to be tipping her in a Group 2 down in Melbourne. And she hasn't been there that long either. Then you got the likes of Silence Edition, Sort of Light, although at odds, Savannah and Moore, Now or Later. Ravi was a dead set thing beaten last start. Flew home through a crowded pack, and you probably could even have an argument how unlucky he was. So, but Ravi always seems to disappoint when you get on. You go down to Swampland, beautiful form around him, or her, I should say. If you're having a go, multis, quaddy, I'd throw those couple we've just mentioned in. In saying that, go to race 10. Not going to have a bet here, but if you feel you have to, number 1, Furyk. She's a mare on the up. Although this prep she's come back, she's been thrown 2 Group 3s. She's raced well, however, she's got back a fair bit, had to run on. Or just the bias and the tracks or the leaders are taken off and a bit hard to catch them. Drawn well. In saying this, if she's going to win, that makes an alright day for Craig Williams as well, so because he's already riding property, so you must have a bet there. Nieta, every time she runs, people are saying she's the winner, and that's why she's always jumping as favourite. I think she's going to be too short, and she hasn't showed anything this prep, so we'll be on Fury. Okay, hope you have a good day. Good luck and happy punting.